Too young to know why all this, snaking through their farmland, the cars and buses just kept coming, with the anxious faces of family and friends who made it back to Ethiopia a year since their worst day ever.
It is painful, but as painful as it is, the love for my wife and my children and my mom-in-law doesn't leave.
Paul and Njoroge lost all of them.
I want to commemorate their lives. I want to remember them. And I want to see that place where their flesh was left.
The crash last March left a deep crater and an open wound. The site now is gentler. Fenced off temporarily, the crater filled in. Today's memorial was private. Media kept far away, but families took their own video as villagers watched from a hillside.
My family was shattered.
Canadian Joan Vincent, who lost her daughter Angela, spoke and then shared with us.
We think constantly about the possibilities of what their life would have been.
About softening grief.
It doesn't hurt as much. So even on the times that we say their name now, we don't maybe fall apart.
And yet.
There's not a day that we don't think of her.
18 Canadians died on this ground of the 157 from across the world. Families consider this place sacred ground. The only things they have left of their loved ones, a piece of clothing, a passport, came in boxes to their homes as late as October. The government has buried small coffins here with remains that were too tiny to be identified, so this is a special place. Clarisse Moore struggled with her grief this week, stuck on the date her daughter died.
It doesn't give me any comfort or anything, but I just want to see it again. The place where I know part of Daniel's still here.
As they return to their homes across the world, they still want to know who will be held responsible for this doomed flight, and how will this never happen again. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, Garabukan, Ethiopia.